Hi guys, welcome to my new FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Series Local Heroes. Now this is a concept solely based off Forever Blown back in FIFA 14 by Spencer Owen. It is pretty much a Road to Glory. Obviously it's not as easy as it was back in FIFA 14 with no divisions, but it's a Road to Glory where we can only use past and present Newcastle United players. See, the name Local Heroes comes from the famous pre-match anthem, which you probably know if you're a Newcastle fan, but if you're not, it's just like say classic "You'll Never Walk Alone," etc. It's just pre-match anthem where you're at St James's Park before every game. So we aren't starting off obviously with your amazing past and present team. You start off with the worst possible past present team, full of bronzes, absolutely terrible team. And obviously it was a lot easier for Spencer back then because you're playing Div 10, you're against a bunch of bronze teams where going to be going up against a bunch of 87s, rated Varans, Gomez's, etc. So it's going to be really difficult. But the way we improve that squad is, well, you notice if you watch if you watch Spencer SC's version, but pretty much you earn players by playing games. You earn players for goals, clean sheets, etc., wins, and you pull a player at random from a wheel, which I'll show you the example of here. So as you see, we pull this player. That player would then go into our team, and we earn those spins, players, whatever you want to call them, through certain things which you'll show you before the first game we'll play. But so we start off with a full bronze team, obviously, and then we can upgrade. The wheel's got players like Shearer, Ian Rush, John Bod. It's also got some really. You've got your bronze and silvers. You've got your Elias Sorensons, your Tom Allens, your Kevin Mensahs, etc. So it's a very luck based thing in terms of you get players. I could go and pull Alan Shearer if I get one spin, or I could go get Elias Sorensen who's already in the start squad. So it's very luck based, the series. But so we will start by playing in max chemistry because it's hard enough as it is playing with a full bronze team against a bunch of Rafael Varans and Bruno Fernandez's. But yeah, hope you enjoy. We'll get into the first game. Before we get into the game, I should probably mention here's a look at all the players who are available. Go from a bit quick. There's 120, I believe, to go through, and obviously then you've got all the special ones. So here's just a little clip of a very quick rundown of all the players. Now, an important thing you'll see on the side is the debut goal thing. So you'd probably imagine all of these players would be, one, not on the checklist because they're running the squad, and two, eligible for the debut goal, but they're not. So how it works is, for one of these players to be eligible for the debut goal, they have to be pulled off the wheel. So if I pull Tom Allen off the wheel on my first spin, I then play him next game, if he scores, then I get an extra pick for that. So it's a bit complicated, but it makes sense in my head. Sort of, it's a way to give us more picks by not giving us too many more picks, if you see what I mean. But anyways, enough talking, we might as well get in the first game. So guys, this is the team that we start with. Full bronze. It is almost the worst possible past and present Newcastle team. However, Dan Ward, 53 rate bronze player who used to be Academy or something, I don't know, not really sure. He's on the checklist, so he's 53 rate, but he's completely extinct. Sorensen was extinct at one point, but I'm sniping for 10k the other day, luckily. So you go for it. You've got Jake Turner, 54 rated. He's on loan at Morecambe. He's currently out of the club. Kevin Mensah on trial with us early last decade, late the decade before. Ben Tozer, can't remember when he was with us, but he's definitely with us. Corey Gillespie was early last decade, I believe. Kellen Watt's still out of the club on loan at Plymouth. Danny Guthrie used to play for us early last decade. James Perch was a regular first team starter last decade. Goodridge, can't remember when he was with. Tom Allen's still at the club. Sorensen's still at the club on loan somewhere in Holland, and Gilly, I can't massively remember them there. But they all played for us in the past, except Kevin Mensah was on trial, but I'm including trialists in this, so there's only a couple. So it's a bit dodgy because there's not too much evidence online that was played for Newcastle, but Wikipedia tells us that they're on trial. So yeah, we are starting in max chemistry, as I said before, because Like, I've got 94 chemistry, he's on 3 chem, he's on 6, he's on 6. It's hard enough as it is. I'm already playing against full gold teams. It's not like it used to be when you could just come against loads of bronze teams. It would be fair. Another rule I forgot to mention, though, talking about Spencer's save there, is the big difference there is I don't have as many coins as Spencer had back then. He used to be, that was back in the days when you could just transfer loads of coins from his main account. So the way I've sort of combated that is, for example, back then, if he pulled John Terry off his wheel, he'd straight away get the Team of the Season card, because John Terry had Team of the Season card back then, or if he got an inform, or he'd straight away get the best possible card. The way I'm doing it is, for example, on the wheel, if I pull a player, they go off the wheel unless they have a special card. So, for example, I'll use Alan Saint-Maximin as an example. I'll quickly pull up his card here. There's Dan Ward, I was just looking at him before. But Saint-Maximin, if you look here, you've... Oh, sorry, I meant to go contact with this. Alan Saint-Maximin here, you've got his base card is in form and his first freeze. So if I pull Alan Saint-Maximin off the board first time, I get his normal card. I'll keep him on the wheel then, and then if I pull him again, then I get his inform, and then if I get him again after that, then I get that, and then it goes off. Now before we begin, a massive 89.6% of people watching my videos aren't subscribed. Obviously you hear it all the time. Subscribing helps me massively with the channel, helps the channel, helps me. And we're really close to hitting 100 subscribers, which means custom URL. But I'll also probably consider doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, why not just subscribe? It helps me. It's not going to do you any harm. Well, unless you don't want my videos in your subscriptions, but why are you watching me then? Today's kids team. You know what? It's obviously a lot better than ours, but straight off the bat, just look to play more possession-based style of football instead of just trying to play, I'd say, my usual style of FIFA, of just trying to run in behind. Is this... Okay, I've got a feeling this kid's not going to be too great at FIFA. Oh. Do we take that as a rage quit? It's cheap. But I think because of how difficult it is, I'll take the spin for a rage quit. I know technically I could take plenty because 3-0, that's a win, a rage quit, a clean sheet. And technically it's a rage quit. He's paused the game and quit, so clearly he was just terrified by the sight of Elias Sorensen up front. He's made him quit. So yeah, tell you what, I'm taking a spin for it. So thanks to that very fortunate rage quit, we're gonna we'll get one player. So I'm gonna animate instead of do the wheel spin that I did at the start. So I'm obviously gonna be seeing the wheel spin, but you'll see a little animation I'll do. So I was spinning the wheel. 120 players to pick from. So on the example ones, I believe we've got Ryan Fraser and Fabrizio Colaccini. And our first player that we get, Adam Armstrong. On the wheel, Adam Armstrong is right on Alan Shearer. That was very, very close. Adam Armstrong though, so I'll try to do one more game this episode, obviously after the rage quit that we had there. So yeah, we'll get Adam Armstrong in the team, see how we'll go from there. So guys, this is the team we will have for the second game. Obviously Adam Armstrong up there, 73 rated, he's 90 pace, that's going to help us massively. If you look at the rest of the team, Memphis got 83, that's it. No one else has really got any pace. Obviously it's not going to be nearly as... It's not really going to help with in terms of the ability all the other teams we're going to play against, but it's still going to be better than that. Getting the second and last game of the episode, I guess. Oh my god. There's Michael Owen who... Oh, so Ronaldo's about 4 icons in there. Can you make that run? Yes, you can. He's dragged his player up early there. Oh, chance here. Chance. Oof. Miss Goodrich could have tucked one home there. Possibly. Oh, it's a passing stat like that. I'm going to concede it just because of how poor my player's passing is. That's very annoying. This will probably be goal number 2. Is that New Future Stars Reiner? Oh, he's turned us. There's no... Yeah. Oh, that's unlucky. That's really unlucky. No, I'm going to try to do a scummy little flip of Armstrong because he'll be better at it than Godridge. Oh, referee! You've got to send him off. There we go. Right, we have to have a chance here, guys. Virgil van Dijk, send off. If Adam Armstrong scores 2, then it's only... If he scores 2, then it's still only the 1 pick. I think I put in... Oh, it's a little stuff like that. You have to... They need to go for me. There's no way I can't concede when stuff like that. That's really annoying because that was never a free kick. And I feel like we're possibly out of this game now. He's put someone else at centre back, I think, but Adam Armstrong could potentially have a chance here. Armstrong? Oh. Armstrong? What's your weak foot, mate? Adam Armstrong, yes! A debut goal for Adam Armstrong. And that is the first goal of the series. But also that means 1 player pick. That is very, very good. And maybe we'll do have a comeback here. I want to get that Carlos sent off, I think, because I think he's put Carlos at centre back with Kimpembe. Tom Allen! Chip him! It's 3-2, come on! The comeback is well and truly on here. Look what happens when you get a man sent off. Oh, I need to watch this. Okay, I don't mind him being out. Well, I clicked A, but that's a rage. He's gone. That's another rage quit. That's 2 picks. That's debut goal, 1 pick, rage quit 1. We've got 2 rage quits. What? I'm so confused. I mean, I'll take it with 2 picks. We'll definitely have some better players for next episode at least. So, yeah, we'll get on to the picks. Okay, so we've got 2 spins there. So, you get the animation, I'll do it on the wheel as I did for the first pick. Go for pick number 1. And we get Elias Sorensen. Oh, that's very annoying. So as I said, at least he'll now be eligible for a debut goal. But as I said at the start, the starter team is still on the wheel because they then become eligible for the debut goal. It just means it's hard to pull better players. Hopefully our second spin's a bit better than that. That couldn't have gone any worse, I don't think, that last one. Our second spin is Matt Sells, Belgian goalkeeper. He's a gold card, he's quite good. And in Max Chemistry will fit straight in, so as good as Jake Turner's been playing, I guess he won't be in the team for much longer. So this is the team we will go to the next episode with. You've got Sells in goal now. Play for us in the championship season. He's goalkeeper. Keeper's not a position you massively worry about, but see, he's obviously says he's on free chem there, but we're playing a Max Chemistry for now. And I've also put Elias Sorensen up front since he's now eligible for his debut goal. These 2 I don't have to worry about the chemistry, as I said, and I'll change to a 4-2-2 or 4-4-2 for next game. But yeah, that's what we'll go into the next episode with. But that is the end of episode 1 of Local Heroes. So thank you very much for watching. First attempt really of doing a face cam and voiceover. Obviously, like most of my videos before this have just been music in the background, and I'd never really massively found them entertaining myself. So I guess putting a bit of a voiceover on it explains it a bit better and hopefully makes it a bit more entertaining for you. But I'm happy to hear feedback from anyone, any players I've missed, anything you just want to see, any rules you just want to change. So yeah, just thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.